Hello, my Math 1 students. Today is Thursday, March the 26th, which is our pre-Friday. So today we're going to talk about strategy 16, which is multiplying mixed numbers and fractions. So let's get started with our lesson. So we're going to start off, to multiply mixed numbers, we're going to first rewrite each mixed number into an improper fraction. Then we're going to multiply the fraction. If possible, we're going to simplify the fraction before multiplying. The product of two mixed numbers will be greater than either factor because each factor is greater than 1. So let's look at example 1. So Teresa knows that it takes 3 3/5 minutes to complete a lap around a track. She has completed 2 3/4 of a lap. How many minutes has Teresa been walking on the track? So if we look here, when we talk about rewriting the mixed numbers, so we got 3 1/5. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that 3 and you're going to multiply it times 5, and then you're going to add 1, and you're going to come up with 16/5. Then we're going to go to the next set of fraction, and then we're going to take the 2 times 4, which is going to be 8, and then we're going to add 3, which is 11, and that's how we get 11/4. Now when we talk about simplifying, before you can simplify the factors and multiply. So it's showing you that 4 and 16 will go into each, both of them will go into 4. So we know that 4 will go into 4 one time, and 16 will go into 4 times. So then we're going to take 4 times 11 is 44, and then we're going to have 5 divided by 44. So we know that 5 will divide into 44 8 times, so we're going to say 8 times 5 is 40, and then we're going to subtract 44 minus 4, and we're going to get 4. And that's where we come up with our fraction 8 with 4/5. Alright, so let's look at example 2. Okay, so let's look at example 2. A pitcher is filled with 2 1/2 quarts of iced tea. During dinner, 4/5 of the iced tea in the pitcher was poured into glasses. How many quarts of iced tea were poured during dinner? So there again, we're going to multiply 2 1/2 times 4/5. So this is going to give us, it's going to show us to rewrite our fraction right here to an improper fraction. So we're going to say 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. So we're going to get 5/2. And then we're going to simplify the factors, and then we're going to multiply. So we know that 5 will divide into 5 one time. So we're going to say 1 times 2 is 2, and then 1 times 1 equals 1. And that's what we're going to equal to 2. So there are 2 quarts of iced tea poured during dinner. Okay, so let's go straight into the guided practice. So number 1 in our guided practice, a seminar is scheduled to last 3.5 hours. There will be a break after 3/5 of the seminar has been completed. After how many hours will the break take place? So first off, it's showing us down here, it says think of the product that will be greater than the fraction 3/5 and less than the mixed number 3.5. So of course, first what we're going to do is we're going to break it down, and we're going to take our 3 times 2 plus 1 over 2. And so we know we're going to get 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. So this is where we're getting our 7/2 answer right here. So we're going to say 7 times 3 equals 21. and then 2 times 5 equals 10. So then we have a 21 over 10. So then we're going to divide that. So we're going to say 10 divided by 21, and we know that's going to go 2 times. 2 times 10 is 20. Then we're going to subtract that. And 1. And that's where we come up with our answer 2 1/2. So let's look at number 2. Number 2 in our guided practice says the area of a rectangle is found by multiplying the length times the width. A movie poster is 4 1/4 feet long and 2 1/2 feet wide. What is the area of the poster? So first off, we're going to take our improper fractions and make them proper. So let's start with 4 times 4 plus 1 over 4. So we know 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1 more is going to equal 17. So that's where we get the 17 over 4. And then we're going to say 2 times 2 plus 1. I'm going to put that over 2. So we know 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 more is 5. And this is where we get our, right here. So then we're just going to multiply that. So when we multiply, 5 times 17 is going to equal 85, and then 2 times 4 is going to equal 8. So let's take that and let's divide 8 divided by 85. So we know 8 will divide into 8 one time with a remainder of 5. And so we know 8 will not divide into 5, so we're going to put a 0. And so that is where we come up with our answer, 10 5/8. So now, this is going to be the fun part. I want everyone to go over to make sure you go to the Google Classroom. And then in Google Classroom, when you look into Strategy 16, you're going to see multiplying mixed numbers and fractions. It's going to be just a simple multiple choice. And so I want you to take your time and go ahead and work out problems 3 through 12. So 1 and 2, of course, will be the date and your name. But you'll be responsible for going in and answering those problems. And I'm going to see how well you can do this on your own. And of course, if you need any extra help, you can always go into iExcel or go to TABE Academy. We've given you all the information for both of those. So just don't forget to go into the Google Classroom and answer the questions here. We'll see what you can do on your own. And then if you need some help, I'll check and see if you need some help. Then I'll go through and work them out for you. I hope y'all all are being safe. Wash your hands. Make sure you're doing social distancing. And today is day 1 of all of us getting to work from home. So hoping y'all are enjoying this beautiful sunshine today. And look forward to seeing y'all when you come back to school.